Welcome, everybody, to the Beaver County Softball Network. My name is Bill Littler, and we are here at Conway Fields out in Conway, Freedom area, and we are streaming Valley Rage, or what's it called? Rage in a Valley. So this is a tournament hosted by Valley Rage. We did 3 games last night in the 16/18U division, and today we are going to do a little bit of everything. So we'll do, this is a 12U game. This is between Valley Rage Hepak versus Chaos, and I think this Chaos team is from West Virginia. I actually had troubles finding them to get their logo, but we're getting started here. They just did ground rolls, and looks like Rage will be the home team for this game. I'm going to pull up the scoreboard. Scoreboard is sponsored by M7 Sports. And I hear they're having a grand opening finally for their facility. The date I heard was August 13th, so I don't know if that's official yet. Might be leaked information, but you heard it here first. And my daughter was actually in it, doing a walkthrough a couple weeks ago, and she said it was really nice. She sent me a video of it and everything. Looks pretty cool. Nice addition in the Beaver County area to have a facility like that, brand new, built from ground up specifically for sports. So it's pretty exciting. Oh, I can pull up their game changer and try to follow them. All right. Let's see. This is Chaos Pellegrini, 12U. Like I said, I had troubles finding them. There's a lot of teams out there nowadays. Probably too many. Okay, so looks like we're going to get started here. First pitch is in the dirt. Called strike on that second one. Waiting for game changer here to update. Here's a foul ball. So we got 1 ball and 2 strikes on the batter. It is a nice day, no rain, but it's going to be hot. Here's a foul ball out of play. Still waiting for game changer to start up here. There's a ball in play, and it's going to fall in for a hit. It's in that no man's land in between short and the outfield. So Chaos has their leadoff batter on first base here. There's a swing and a miss, still attempt, and she'll be safe. No, this Rage team is young. They're a first year 12U team. And I'm assuming this other team here is a 12U, so imagine they're a second year team, maybe. And Game Changer is still not updating. Let's go and look for the other team. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3, yes. There's a hit up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Maybe score one. And play at the plate. Got her. That was a nice hit. I like the aggression early in the game. Nice play by Rage to get that out. Clean off the plate. That's what you want to see. See these girls making plays. All right, so I have Chaos has their Game Changer rolling, so I'll use it. So batting here is number 56, Maddie. Swing and a miss. Pitching for Rage is Cadence, number 1. Missed outside. That was not by much. Nice pitch there. Kind of hard to see the plate here. It looked like it might have been in a batter's box a little bit too far. There's a foul ball out of play. Swing and a miss. That was a nice changeup. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. So Chaos threatened to score, but Rage shut him down. So they'll be up to bat here after break. All right, so if there's family or friends out there watching across the nation, let me know if you're in a state that's white right here. And I'll fill it in red. And the red states are where we have family members or friends watching the network. So just a pretty cool way of keeping track of this. Our latest was someone from New Mexico was watching. That was pretty cool. But yeah, if you're out in one of these states that haven't been shaded in, please let me know. You can put it in the comments in YouTube or reach out on Facebook. So pitching for Chaos is number 2, Sarah. And leading off for Valley Rage will be number 14, Tatum. And these games are timed. I probably should have asked what the time of it is. I can actually put a countdown on the scoreboard if I remember. I don't always remember though. Here's the first pitch. And a foul ball. This Hepak team is actually a pretty good team, well coached. They got a lot of talent on the team. They have a bright future. A lot of these girls are from Blackhawk, locally. Foul ball. So we have 1 ball and 2 strikes. Missed low. Evens the count at 2. Missed high. Full count. There's a ball play. First base gets it and gets the out. Nice play. I'm actually going with 2 camera angles today. I usually have 3. But because of a couple reasons. One, I don't know if my batteries will last all day. And 2, I'm moving from field to field, so it'll be easier setting up 2 cameras instead of 3. There's a ball in play. Short, bobbles it, and she'll be safe. Good hustle there to get down that line. And she beat it by a step. So there's 1 out, runner on first base. That was Riley who got that infield single. Now we have Cadence up. Two knows the count. There's a hit up the middle, and it's going to fall for a single. Outfielder let it fall in front of her. Would have been a nice catch if she would have made it. So we got runners on first and second with 1 out. And that was a wild pitch. And everyone's going to advance. That got away from her. Foul ball. So that'll be the first strike. So we got 2 and 1 is the count, I believe. Called strike. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners on second and third here. Single would be definitely 1, maybe 2 runs. I think Cadence on second can run pretty well. So I think anything in the grass will score 2. Missed high. So we have a full count. There's a hit up the middle. Off the pitcher's glove, and it's going to score 1. like a knuckleball when it came back to her. So we have runners on the corners with 1 out. And Rage scored the first run. There's a called strike. Right on the knees. Oh, she wanted that one. She didn't swing, so we got 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner did advance to second on that pitch, so we have second and third. Missed inside.
Courtesy runner for the catcher.
It's a courtesy runner coming in for the catcher. All right, here we go. Jordan is batting now for Rage. Foul ball.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Missed inside, kicked away from the catcher, and she's gonna be safe. Nice play to get the tag on her. Good read by the base runner to get there. So there's a runner on third base. Full count. 1 out. Foul ball.
Can't touch the ball until it gets past the base. Oh, sorry. 2-5. 3-2.
All right, Maddie, tag and go home.
That's strike 3. Nice pitch. Fighting the glare on my screen here. Sun's right behind me. Nice pitch. So there's 2 down. Still have a runner on third base, and this is Liliana batting. There's a hit. It gets through, so we'll score a run. Looks like he gets past the outfielder. And she's going 3. She'll be safe. Yeah, the relay missed the relay, the shortstop, and it rolled into the infield, so she took third. Missed outside. 2-0. This is Clara batting here for Rage. So you got what? 2-0, 3-0, 3-0. Missed high, ball 4. So we have runners on the corners with 2 outs. And up now is Taylor for Rage. There's a hit. Short gets it, tosses it to second, and missed. I don't know if it was a bad toss or kind of far away for me to see. Yeah, it was it was playable. Just didn't handle it on the other end. So we have first and second now with 2 outs still. First pitch is a ball. And batting for Rage is Alyssa. It's tie. There's a hit opposite field and knocked down, but well, they had a log jam. I wanted to get the replay in for the hit. So everybody's going to be safe. Bases are loaded. And now batting for Rage is, as soon as Game Changer updates, I'll tell you. It's going to be Savannah. Foul ball. It's the thing with this Hepak team. A couple teams that I did, or a couple times that I did stream them, they seems like their lineup's deep. They got a lot of hitters on that team. So mistakes, walks, they will all hurt you with this team because they put them on play. There's a ball play to second. Throw it first. Gets the out. That'll end the inning. Valley Rage does the damage though. Scores 4 in that first, so we'll be back with the second inning. All right, so football is actually starting up here in a couple weeks, so I'm going to start this survivor pool. I did this fundraiser last year, and it was pretty successful. So if you go to survivor.bc Softball Network, and you can sign up, and I'll get your payment later, but just collecting entries at this point. And if you never played NFL Survivor, it's pretty fun. All you got to do is pick a winning team every week. The catch is you can't pick the same team twice. Swing and a miss. It's actually fun. And my goal for the network is to purchase a new yellow box, which will open up more opportunities for upgrades and better technology. So that's my goal. But they're expensive, so I gotta raise the money. It's a wild pitch high. So batting here for Chaos is Gabriella. Cadence is still pitching for Rage. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Missed low. There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is Finley batting now for Chaos. Swing and a miss. That's 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
85.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It'll be 2 strikeouts this inning.
With confidence, kid. Here we go.
It's a little bit out of the strike zone, but she chased it, and of course, strike 3. Now batting here is Sarah for Chaos. First ball is low. There's a pop-up out of play.
Watch your back tap, kid.
Rage is up 4-0. We're about 25 minutes into the game. I think I'm gonna guess it's like an hour 10, hour 15. Finish the inning. Missed outside.
With confidence. Here we go. 81 yellow.
Missed low.
Hold.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1's the count now.
Kid, here we go. Find it, drive it.
Got to sit here. Sit and wait for a fastball. Here it comes. There's a ball in play. Pitcher gets it, throws it to first, gets the out. Nice play. That'll end the inning. So Chaos doesn't score in the second. So we'll see what Rage does here in the bottom of the inning. Be right back. Yeah, so if you don't know, my goal is to keep this network free. I don't want to charge anyone for the live streams or the recorded games, and even the podcast. I want to try to keep everything free for everyone. So, but of course there is cost to do this, and I'm hoping to leverage social media to bring in revenue to cover those costs. So one way is through Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, please follow us if you haven't, and interact with our posts as much as possible. All that interaction will generate revenue, and you can see the chart here. It's actually showing our actual earnings. So we're definitely headed in the right direction. We just need to keep growing, and I need to make sure I post stuff that's interesting too. I gotta get better with that. But there's a hit to second, throw to first, gets the out. Nice play. So that's 1 out. That was Tatum. And Sarah is still pitching for Chaos. So up now is Riley for Rage. And she's 1 for 1. We're actually turned the order over. Tatum, that was the leadoff batter. So we're through the order again. That ball hit the batter and umpire. Oh yeah. I've been doing a couple shorts with when balls attack. That'll be a good one. This slow, nice play by the catcher. Not textbook, but it works. It's one thing that's interesting. Not at this age, you don't see many catchers blocking the ball correctly. That gets past the shortstop. So Rage has runners on first and second here with one out. So batting now, that was Cadence that got that infield. I don't know if that was a hit or error. But Rayleigh's out. She's also 1 for 1. There's a fly ball, and it's gonna fall, and she'll get the third safely. I don't know. I don't think the sun's high enough for the sun to be a problem. She just misread it. So bases are loaded with one out.
Time. Yes, time.
So we have timeout here. What are we doing?
Courtesy runner for the who? Catcher.
So we're putting in a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Wiggle.
So this is Jordan up. She's 0 for 1. Another scoop for the catcher.
Cam, nice scoop.
Drive.
Called strike. Missed outside. No one's gonna run. Oh, that was a wild throw. Everyone stays though. Catcher put a little bit too much pepper behind that throw. So we got 2 balls and 1 strike here on Jordan. There's another one that gets away from the catcher, but no one goes. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Jordan has 3 balls and 1 strike. Swinging at third. I don't know if that was a foul. She's gonna steal. Yes, she'll be safe. If I was a coach, I'd question if that was a foul. It's kind of hard to question an umpire call whenever there's one umpire, but I would have still done that. I think they had a good argument there. So we have second and third. The score is now 5-0 Rage. Called strike 3. So that'll be 2 outs.
Number 11, Liliana Sarah.
So now batting is Liliana. She's 1 for 1. There's a hit. And it's going to be caught by short. And that'll end the inning. So after 2, we have Rage up 5-0. We'll be back with the third after a quick break. The fun thing I'm doing is in Facebook, you could see who your more interactive fans are. And anyone who gets 100 points or more each week, I'm going to announce them through just this card here with their names. So get some 100 points and get the recognition. And of course, thanks for supporting the network. I am picking up popularity here. It's growing every day, and it's pretty exciting. All right, so we have Peyton batting here for Chaos, and I think Chaos is still. So this is their 7, 8, 9 batter. There's a bunt, and nice play to get the out. It was actually a really nice bunt. Nice play by that pitcher. So it's one out. I always find it funny when I see batters with their shirt in their mouth trying to keep their head from pulling out. Did it hit her? I guess it did. All it has to do is hit the shirt. I don't even think it hit her. It might have just hit the shirt. All right, so there's a base runner for Chaos. They didn't have many. So Chaos, they only had 3 base runners so far this game. There's a pop-up and caught by the pitcher. A little bit of a collision there between the third baseman and the pitcher. It's actually the third baseman's ball, so she needs to call off that pitcher. Pitcher needs to know, let your field behind you play the game. And of course, they'll learn that as they get older. Missed high. There are 2 outs now. I think this is Chaos's last batter in the lineup. There's a pickoff attempt, and she's going to go 2, and she'll be safe. I don't know if that was intentional. As soon as she threw to first, she took off, so she was waiting for it. A lot of times with the quicker runners, you're kind of waiting for the catcher to throw down there. Kind of baiting the catcher to make that throw so she can go 2. Especially at this age, it's tough to defend that, especially if you have someone with speed. So Ava is batting. She's 1 for 1 for Chaos. I think she's the leadoff batter. There's a strike. Yeah, we're back to the top. Missed. And that's going to advance the runner to third. And Chaos has runners on the corners. So batting now is Kylie. There's a hit through the infield. It's going to score a run. And Chaos puts a run on the board. So we have 2 outs still. Runners on the corners, and we have. No, wait, we don't have runners on corners. Game Changer didn't update. Runners on first and second. Cameron's up. She's 1 for 1. Now, it doesn't look like the scorekeeper changed the pitcher for Rage, so we have a different pitcher in there. Missed low, and everyone's gonna stay. Try to figure out who the new pitcher is. It's Clara. Clara's pitching now for Rage. Missed inside, ball 4. And that will load the bases. 2 outs. Let's see if Clara can get out of this. We have Maddie up here with the bases loaded. There's a swing and a miss. That's a foul. That was a changeup there. The batter picked it up, but she didn't wait long enough. There it is again. Fouled that one off. So we have 0-2 count. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice job limiting the damage in that inning. So they only gave up 1 run, so we have Rage up 5-1, and we'll be back with Rage batting here in the bottom of the 3rd. So a lot of people ask me how I do all the streaming, and I know on YouTube, just watching around, there's a lot of interest in streaming youth sports. So I'm gonna create this small ball podcast here that kind of gives you a behind the scenes look on what I do and how I do it, and I think it'll get a lot of views. So it'll be interesting. My daughter, Macy, the softball player, she came with me one day and kind of recorded everything. And I'm editing the video now. I need to add a few more things, but that'll be the first podcast I released here in the fall. First pitch was a ball. I don't know who's batting here. Oh, it's Clara. And Chaos is still throwing the same pitcher. Sarah. She's up to 53 pitches. Call strike. The pitching is so different with softball than it is baseball. Like there is no limits with how many pitches the girls can throw.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In baseball, they're real strict with pitch limits. There's a foul ball out of play. And honestly, as long as I've been involved with softball, it's been, over 15 years now, very rarely do you hear of arm issues with pitchers. So we have a full count here on Clara. Ball 4. And typically the only injuries you have with a pitching arm is behind the shoulder.
Time. 30 surrender for the pitcher.
But it doesn't happen very
All
often.
right, batter. Play ball.
All right, we have Taylor up. Runner on first, nobody out. Oh, she swung at that one. That definitely helped the pitcher there. Sorry about switching the screen so many times there. So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on second base, no outs. Taylor, she's 0 for 1. Foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And they're going to advance to third on a wild pitch. So we got runners on third base and no outs. There's a hit. Foul ball. So my recording time is 48 minutes. So we're still got some time to play here, probably about a half hour. There's a ball play back up the middle. That's going to score a run. And she'll be on. It'll be an RBI. Looks like the shortstop kind of hesitated and stopped, and that ball got past her. Got to keep those feet moving.
Out of play.
There's a foul ball out of play. You see that a lot. Yeah, these girls get flat-footed in that infield. That ball plays them. You got to be aggressive and keep those feet moving and make sure you're playing that ball. Missed outside. Pickoff attempt. Should be safe. There's a steal, and she'll be safe. So she took off on the pitch, and nice throw. Nice play by Short to be there, but she just beat the throw. So you have runners on second base with nobody out. There's a swing and a miss. And the runner stays at second. So you have 1 ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball. This is Alyssa batting. She's 0 for 1. Ooh, that one a little high. That'll be ball 4. Put runners on first and second with nobody out. Chaos is starting to feel the pressure this inning. There's a strike called. So batting now is Savannah for Rage. She's 0 for 1. This low, that got past the catcher. Runners will advance. So now we have runners on first and or second and third. No outs. See if she can hit something to the right side here. Miss low. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Miss low again. 3 and 1. Ball 4 will load these bases. Definitely not what Chaos wants to do. Here's a strike. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's a big out there. That'll be the first out. That's what you want there. Second and third, you want to strike out. Nice job. So now Tatum's up. She's 0 for 2. So we're back to the top of the order for Rage. First pitch is a ball. Shows bunt. Puts it down. Nice bunt. And she'll be out at first. Does score a run though. It'll go in the book as an RBI. Sack bunt. It adds to the lead. Now 7-1 Valley Rage. We have 2 outs. Runner on third base. That ball hit up the middle. It's going to get through and score another run. It's a nice hit there. I always say this middle is always open. It's the hardest position to defend on the field. All right, so we have Riley up now. She's 1 for 1. Where's this righty? No, this is Cadence. That was Riley who just got the hit up the middle. There's a pop-up. And caught. Little collision there, but they made the play. That was Cadence. She was 2 for 2, so she'll be 2 for 3. All right, so Rage is up 8-1, and we will be back with the top of the 4th. So we're monetized on Facebook, so I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. YouTube pays out a little bit more than Facebook does, so it'll be nice to get there. You have to get 1,000 subscribers, which I just did that over the summer. And the next thing is you need 4,000 watch hours. So I'm currently at, I think, around 24, I want to say. But it's the more you get, the more you need to get 4,000 watch hours. So once you get there, then it opens up options to earn revenue for people watching your videos. So we're getting there. So if you're watching now, you're helping us out. Appreciate it. Missed inside. So batting now is Gabriella for Chaos. And Clara is still pitching for Rage. There's a called strike. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1. Gabrielle's 0 for 1 this game. It's ball 4. Right, so Finley's up. She's also 0 for 1. First pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Time is called. I'm not sure what happened there. There's a ball in play. Shortstop makes the play, gets the force at second. That was nice. Nice play there. All right, so that's the first out, I believe.
Have fun, kiddo. Here we go. See you drive it.
Runner on first base. This is Sarah batting. She's 0 for 1. 71 red. Oh, that was inside.
Way to save your head.
Us baseball folks calls that chin music.
Got it too. Here we go.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike on Sarah. Missed high. 2-1.
2-1.
Missed inside.
Good elbow, baby. You got it. Nice and comfortable.
3 balls. 1 strike.
Gotta love it, babe.
Oh, 4.
Ball 4. So that puts runners on first and second. All right, so batting now is Peyton. She's 0 for 1 for Chaos. There's a swing and a miss. This is the girl who has the shirt in her mouth. There's a hit. He gets to force it first. Moves the runners to second and third. So 2 outs, and you have 2 runners in scoring position here. And up now for Chaos. I'll tell you as soon as I see it. This is Carson. So they do have runners on second and third. We'll see what happens here. Looks like Carson got on by an error last inning. Good eye. She thought about swinging, but she held up. Called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a swing and a miss. Evens a count at 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
So I have runners on second and third. 2 outs. This is the top of the 4th. There's a foul ball. This low.
3-2.
Missed high. That'll be ball 4, so loads bases. 2 outs. I think they had the bases loaded last time. And Clara, the pitcher for Rage, got out of it with a strikeout. There's a foul ball. Was it a strikeout or playing the field? They got out of it somehow. So we got an 0-1 count on Gianna. She's 0 for 1 today. Missed high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm sure Chaos, they are in a situation where they need runs right now. Missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. That hitter, that will be an RBI. Time is called. And they're switching pitchers. So Clara, she did good. She came in, pitched a couple innings. Take a minute if you are on Facebook. Please follow us and help us earn some revenue for covering the cost of this. It's not terribly expensive, but
Wait for your fielder.
the biggest expense, aside from the
Play ball.
hardware, is the cellular charges monthly. But I do want to get a new device. That's a big expense, so I'm going to try my best to raise money over the winter. There's a swing and a miss. So we have 1 ball and 1 strike. This is Ava batting. She is 1 for 1. There's a hit. And that gets through. And that'll score 2. I think they're going to get her third. No, she'll be safe at third. All right, so that scores 2. So we have 8-4 is the lead. That hit scored 2 runs. So we have first and third on the corners here. 2 outs. Kylie's up. She's 1 for 2. It's a foul ball. And Ava was our leadoff batter for Chaos. So this is their number 2 batter. There's a foul ball. Chaos has a little momentum here.
Reset. Ball.
And runner on first gets to second base unattested.
1 ball. Strike.
There's a pop-up. In this young age, that defensive indifference is, I think it's used too much. And a lot of it has to do with the situation of the game. There is swing and a miss, strike 3. And they got out of that inning. All right, so we start the bottom of the 4th inning here. I'm not sure how much time we have left, but we're going to start it, see if we can get it in.
Now batting, number 22, Riley T. Antonio.
So I do have a store on Etsy, and my biggest thing that I make is bag tags for the girls. So it's all digital. I customize it any way you want. So I design it and make sure that you have input on how it's designed. And is pretty cool for the girls. Now, if you go on Etsy, you can go to the shop on shop.bcsoftballnetwork.com. Don't order anything directly through Etsy. Make sure you email me. I can give you better pricing. Avoiding Etsy. I like Etsy because they have a nice catalog, but there's a lot of extra charges in there. I just lost my camera behind home plate. Not sure what happened. So we'll have to finish the game with this. Looks like that's the time, so we don't have to worry about it. All right, so thanks for watching. We have Valley Rage Hepak winning this game 8-4 over Chaos. So we'll be back, have a short break, and we'll have game 2. Game 2 is going to be Valley Rage Hughes, and we'll be doing tenure next. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time.